Hey guys, what's going on? Craig Brower here, and wanted to shoot this quick little video. As you can see, nothing planned. I'm sitting here on my MacBook in my kitchen, but something just came up on my computer because it was something that I was looking for, and there was a thing that I read on a forum that I thought was important enough to share with you guys. And to kind of give you the backstory very, very quickly, is I've decided that today's the day that I finally get my ass back in shape. I used to lift a lot of weights and all that kind of stuff, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to start again, and I'm putting it out there to all you guys to know that I'm just starting and all that kind of stuff. But I know a lot about working out. I know a lot about, lifting programs and diets and things like that, and I was looking for something to actually to do that I would enjoy doing for the next several months of my life. And I went on to bodybuilding.com's forum, which is a very well-known forum for bodybuilding. And somebody had asked a question, a newbie lifter had asked a question. I was reading through some of the comments, and there was one comment in there that was just so, I thought it was so critical to all the different things that people were putting in there. And what the guy said, he was a personal trainer, and he said, you know what? What I tell my people, what I tell my clients is don't get too smart too fast. Don't get information overload. And basically what he meant was all these different people were posting all these different things that they could do. Oh, try this weightlifting split, try this diet, oh, do this, do that, do that. And it was confusing the shit out of the person who originally posted it. Because they were like, oh, all I wanted to know is can I lift by one body part a day? I want to work out my arms. I'm going to work out my arms on Monday. I want to work out my shoulders. Or I'm going to work out my shoulders on Tuesday. That's what they were asking. And everybody was throwing in all this bullshit to them, just telling them, oh, well, this is what I do and this is how it works and yada, yada. And the thing is that when you think about this in your regular life, if you're trying to start a business or whatever it might be, now for me this is, regarding the bodybuilding thing, but for you, starting a business or whatever it might be, you might be sitting there like, well, I just want to start to build an email list. But there's so many different people talking about, oh, I got to use Facebook, or I got to use Google+, or I got to use YouTube, or I have to have an opt-in page, or I have to have this, or I have to create my own product, or I have to find PLR, or I have to do this. But the best way to do it is to use a Facebook hybrid, click cash button to build any, and people get confused really, really fast because there's so much information out there. And I'm not saying that all of the information is bad, and I'm not saying that all the information is good, but I can tell you one thing is all that information is a lot of shit locked up in here that you don't exactly know how to get through and get out onto the computer or whatever it might be. Now, I'm going to go back to what that guy said about the working out. Don't make it hard. You want to get bigger, you want to get stronger, lift heavy shit and put it down. Just like the commercials, I lift things up and put it down. I lift it up and put it down. That's how it works. If you want to get strong, lift heavy shit, put it down. If you want to go out and find a client to work with, an offline client, knock on some fucking doors. If they say no, say no problem. Here's my information. I'll call you back in a couple months. Maybe you don't need it now, but maybe down the road you will. Knock on the next door. This is what I do. Do you need it? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Here's my information. Move on to the next door. Hey, this is what I do. Cool. We were looking for somebody. Hey, guess what? You landed an offline client. You don't need any crazy system, and I know. I've gone out and I've taught those systems, taught different ways to go out and find clients, and yes, they absolutely work. And there's different techniques out there that work, that might make it a little bit easier for somebody to go out there and do, or a little bit more comfortable for somebody to go out and do. But when it all comes down to it, the person who goes out there and who's knocking on the doors is the one who's going to actually get the client. Okay? So many people get wrapped up into, I need to teach people how to make money online, but I haven't made my first dollar online. How the hell am I going to start a business? Well, do you know what? Do you know how to play guitar? Do you know how to play piano? Do you know how to make a lawn green? Do you know how to cut the perfect lawn? Do you know how to build a shed? Do you know how to dress well? Do you know how to go out and pick up women or pick up men or whatever it might be? Well, that's information that people want to know. Take your internet marketing knowledge, things that you've learned through all those products that you bought, and put it into action. It's as simple as that. Forget all about that information overload. If you want to get something done, go back to the basics. Lift heavy shit, put it down, you'll get stronger, you'll get bigger. Forget about all that information and trying to put it all together, because that's what a lot of people do. They have all these different products, all these different courses, all these different trainings, whatever you want to call it, webinars that they've been on, and they sit there and say, well, if I take part A of this product and part C of this product and this module here and combine them into this hybrid thing, well, it's got to work a lot quicker. Maybe instead of making money in 3 weeks, I'll be able to make money in 3 hours from now. And guess what? 3 hours passes, and then 3 days, and then 3 weeks, and then 3 months, and then 3 years, and then holy shit, I don't know what's going on anymore. But you got a ton of information in here that's waiting to come out. The thing is that you need to just start from the basics, okay? Figure it out from there. Once you have things going, then you can start to explore some of those other ideas. But when it really comes down to it, is take the things that you know work. John Carlton, a copywriter, a lot of you guys might know of John Carlton. In one of his courses, and I always forget the name of it, so I apologize, but it's called the Lessons of a Kick-Ass Copywriter, and that's definitely not the name, but it's something like that, and I feel bad for not knowing the name because I listen to it on a regular basis. But he talks about a principle called the gun to your head principle. And he said if somebody came up to me and told me I had to write copy right now that was going to convert next week and they had a gun to my head the entire time I did it, I would only do the shit that I knew worked right then and there. It is not the time for experimenting. It's the time for saying, this works, I know for a fact it works, and that's the only thing I'm going to do. You want to find a client? Knock on some doors. You want to start to develop some product on things you know? Start to write them down. Start to record your stuff. Start to do things like that. Want to develop an email list? So give some of that stuff away for free. It's some free modules or whatever it might be. It does not need to be hard. It just needs to be started. So I know I preach the just start. Hell, the group is called Just Start Now. But remember that tiny principle, the lift heavy shit and put it down and you're going to get stronger, your muscles are going to get bigger and all that kind of stuff, is a principle that you can utilize in any part of your life. Okay? Don't think you need to know everything in order to get started. Just start with the basics that you know for a fact work. And when you start doing that, you'll start to see that you'll make a hell of a lot more progress than buying the next shiny object that pops up into your email that looks cool, that's just going to end up sitting on your hard drive and doing nothing for you. So I hope that helped some of you. I hope it kind of opened your eyes to sit there and say, you know what, yeah, I can go out there and try something, because that's the thing you do. Go out there and try something. You know, go out there and try something. Figure out where you're having an issue, and then you can fix it from there. But you'll never fix anything if you don't at least get started and try it. And go out there and take the knowledge that you do have, things that you know are going to work, and go out there and get your ass moving. So with that, I just wanted to shoot this quick little video. Hope you enjoyed it. I got some other things coming this week that I really, really think you're going to like. And we'll talk to you soon, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. And by the way, this is a YouTube video, so feel free to subscribe to get information and updates on all of my upcoming videos and things when they happen. So thanks a lot. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.